Hi guys, welcome to the Daily Habit channel. My name is Zyler and thank you for choosing our video. This is your horoscope and tarot card reading for January 4th, 2020. Let's start. So we'll start first manifesting for Aries. Okay? Aries guys and girls, this will be spill your card. Okay. So let me just manifest here. Okay. And I picked this one. It is the Seven of Cups. So, what does the Seven of Cups mean? It means that you have a choice that you have to make. However, there are many options there are. So, you have to be careful in deciding which one to take. You have to learn that there are risks of certain illusions that the other options might offer you, but you need to avoid just by escaping because you need to protect yourself. Okay, so it means that you have to leave something in your past, learn to let go, but in doing so, you have to understand that there are consequences in every action that we do. So if you're not yet clear about where you want to go next in your life, be careful about making that choice. Each step that we take is important, and even those steps that seem frivolous or that come to us spontaneously are extremely instrumental in taking us where we would wind up. So, Aries, their excitement might even be infectious, but don't make the leap just because of someone else's passion. Figure out that next step on your own. So I'll return that and we'll proceed to Taurus. Now continuing for Taurus. Okay, let's shuffle the cards again. Okay, Taurus, let's manifest your card so that we can also do your horoscope reading for today. Okay, for Taurus, for a friend Taurus, we have this card. Oh, it's a major arcana. It's the Star. So what does that tell us, Taurus? Taurus, you may have been trying very hard to explain an idea to someone else, perhaps a brilliant business or money making idea, but you just can't seem to get through that person. It may not be an easy thing to explain, Taurus, because you are several steps ahead of everybody else on this. So don't worry about explaining it. Just get started on it. And that is what our card is showing you. It gave you the star, which meant that you have to make an action. You have to act now, or you have to act on something. Might it be good, or might it lead to something that is good or something that is bad? It's all up to you, but action must be done now. It is said for your horoscope that you just have to get started on it. Once other people see it in tangible motion, they will begin to understand, and at that point you can get any assistance that you may still need. So I guess acting on something right now is the good choice. Okay, so let's return the star card and we'll proceed to our next one. Okay, let's continue with Gemini. Okay, let's manifest for Gemini his and her horoscope for today. Cards, help us with this one. So let's manifest for our friend Gemini. Okay. The Queen of Swords. Okay. Gemini, you know what? There's no single way to deal with a problem. But I guess with the Queen of Swords, it shows you that it is difficult to make decision, yes, but with the use of facts and logic, you'll be able to face up to the truth and make that decision. Make sure that you're not fooled around by other people. Yes, there might be one or two or a couple of friends or family members that might offer you help, or they will tell you, you know what, this is what happened to me before, and I did this, I did that. Perhaps they're true. It may have worked for them, but it doesn't necessarily mean it would work for you. So, the Queen of Swords actually tells you to, you know what? Stand up, make a decision, make sure that it is properly backed up by facts, by logic, and with that decision, make sure you're not being fooled around by others. Okay? Alright. So that's for our friend Gemini. Okay, now let us manifest for our friend Cancer. Okay, for Cancer. Okay. So for Cancer, let me see. For Cancer, Judgment. Okay. For our friend Cancer, perhaps you may feel that you don't understand someone's attitude towards you, but maybe there is some piece of a puzzle that is missing. You need to go back and review your last exchange with this person, and probably you will figure it out. This Judgment card actually says that you have, or you'll be able to review and evaluate your past experiences and learn from them. So I guess it really resonates for you today, Cancer, that if there's something that is bothering you with a person who has been close with you before, but now you're distant with each other, perhaps this card tells you that you did something wrong, and all you need to do is backtrack, review what has happened. Perhaps from there, you'll be able to rekindle your friendship. Okay? So let's return this. Okay, let us manifest for our friend Leo. For Leo. Okay. For Leo, Five of Swords. Okay. Leo, the Five of Swords actually means that you have to swallow your pride. You have to accept your limitations in order for you to progress further. Because if not, even though you keep on trying, you may not succeed. So, what it also tells us in your horoscope is that whatever is happening in your life right now, perhaps it's a good thing if you would listen to criticism over something. Perhaps it should come from a person who you truly trust and admire. Um, but if someone is, you know, more of a nagger or just kept on criticizing, um, I believe it may be of some importance still, but definitely you need to have help on your side. So it might sound bad or not that good for you, but ultimately you really needed help for today. So whatever is happening to you right now, Leo, I hope you'll be able to find that person who will give you the boost that you need for your morale in order for you to continue. All right? Okay. So now we are doing for our friend Virgo. Let us manifest for Virgo. Okay. So for Virgo. Okay. For Virgo, the Five of Cups. Okay. So the Five of Cups tells us that something happened in the past and you definitely regret having done something, or perhaps other people has done it to you. But I guess the only way for you to move forward is if you acknowledge that you have lost something, or you that this has happened to you already, and all you need to do is face it. So what you need to do is dig out whatever's causing your emotional pain now and face it. You can find a way to fix it if you acknowledge it, and that you need to. Okay? So that's for a friend Virgo. Okay, so for a friend Libra, let us manifest for our friend Libra. So Libra. Libra. Okay, so we got Temperance. Okay. Libra, you know what? Temperance is all about harmony in your relationship. As you can see, it's trying to juggle the water in two jugs, and everything is almost balanced on both sides. Okay? So it means that there is harmony in your relationship. That you are already in the this position in your life where you have or you are in a happy marriage or partnership. You have properly adapt, you have coordinated, you are in a balance, patient, moderated disposition in your life. And I guess even you are already in this point in your life, you have to still make room for improvement. Okay? So never settle that it's already good. I'm I have this, I have that. Never think of that way. You have to make sure that you still progress forward. You have to still, perhaps in your point of view, you are already in good disposition, but there might be something else in other people's mind, or perhaps on a different perspective. So if you may continue doing that harmonious way of building relationships, not only with your family, but with your friends and your other relatives, perhaps you have to build or rebuild the bridges. Okay? But nonetheless, you are in a good you're in a good harmony right now with your relationship. Okay? So let us manifest for our friend Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Scorpio. Okay, so that's Six of Pentacles, or say Six of Pentacles for Scorpio. So what does this mean? For you, Scorpio, there is an incoming help from a generous friend or perhaps an employer in a situation in which money is involved or good fortune to be shared. That's why it points out to a loaf of bread that would be shared. However, in your horoscope, you might not be able to see it immediately. That's why it's trying to tell you that you should watch out for whatever is being offered to you. Do not let this go. I mean, do not let this opportunity pass. So make sure you watch out as it happens and when it happens. As to when it will happen, we don't have the answer for that, but this is what the card is telling you. There is something that is going to happen. Someone will be sharing a source of money or good fortune to you. It might not be in the form of physical money, but definitely you would also be bountiful with it. So you have to watch out, okay? So that's for a friend, Scorpio. Okay, so now it's for a friend, Sagittarius. Let us manifest for our friend, Sagittarius. Okay. For our Sagittarius, okay, it's the Nine of Swords. Hmm. I have to be honest, Sagittarius. This is not a good card, but I guess we can still turn it. Um, the Nine of Swords actually tells you that you are feeling very, very low right now. Um, you are in that depressive state in which your mind is tormented by fears of impending doom, perhaps nightmares and or fantasies trouble your mind, even though the facts does not really match your fears. So with that being said, I guess this card is already warning us that there might be a trouble that is gonna happen where you will really succumb into very, very low self-esteem, but it doesn't tell you that you would stay on that state for a long time. Actually, it warns you already that it will happen. So I guess that is what is telling you, Sagittarius. It's telling you to anticipate already that something's gonna happen so that you will not succumb into a very low point in your life. You have to figure out, and I believe that you can figure it out, and everything else will be easy. Okay? So that's for our friend Sagittarius. Okay, let us manifest for our friend Capricorn. Okay. For Capricorn. So for our friend Capricorn, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands. You are to embark on an important mission, and you might be looking for a rule book, but sometimes, you know, there's no specific rule book or strategy in doing things. So the Two of Wands actually signifies that you have to make an intuitive choice between two possibilities. Both are equally good. What matters is when you make a firm plan, okay, and you act upon that firm plan. So whatever your decision may be, might it be following the rule book or perhaps not following the rule book or any strategy, it's a choice that you have to make. Definitely, you have to make that firm plan in order for you to have that ownage of solving a problem or perhaps beginning a new plan or career path. Okay? So that's for our friend Capricorn. Okay, so for our dear Aquarius, let us manifest for Aquarius. Hmm. Okay. So for our dear Aquarius, you have the Four of Cups. Okay, so what does that mean? Um, currently, Aquarius, you are happy. However, you are too self-absorbed. Um, you are unwilling to be moved from this position, meaning to say you don't appreciate the happiness around you. So what this card is telling you is actually to recognize that happiness. Whatever that may be, you have to recognize it. It is important that you have to settle into that you have to pay attention to those special moments that bring you happiness. There are many every single day. All you need to do is learn to see and appreciate them. Okay? So perhaps it's telling you and reminding you not only to look at those dramatic ways of being happy, but you have to learn how to appreciate even the little things that brings you happiness. Okay? So that's Four of Cups for our friend Aquarius. Okay, let us manifest lastly for our friend Pisces. For Pisces, let's see. Okay, for Pisces. Okay, so you have the Page of Swords. So for Pisces, we got the Page of Swords. What does this mean? It means a new phase. It is a new phase in your life, dear Pisces. But you have to make sure that any gossip or idle talk that might cause any disruption in this new phase that you have in your life will not affect whatever it is you have planned ahead. Okay? So this is a beginning of intellectual development actually. So you have to go for it. But what this card is warning you about is or are the gossips or idle talks that might happen around you. So for dear Pisces, we have the Page of Swords. So Pisces, this is actually a good card for you. It means that you are entering a new phase in your life where you have that new beginning of intellectual development. No? So you have to go for it. But what this card warns you about is that you have to watch out for any gossips or idle talks that may cause disruption in those new phases in your life. Okay? So when you have those, make sure that you do not be swayed by the gossips or other people that talks about you, that talks around you, okay? But just go for it, okay? So that's it for our friend Pisces. So that concludes our reading for today. We hope that we will see you again tomorrow for our next video. Again, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button, to like and share this video if you like it. And see you again guys tomorrow. Goodbye.